I honor the brain the Creator gave. This brain is intelligent in ways in which it manages to keep us safe. Experts claim without its threat system, we wouldn't be alive to date. And this applies to humanity, apparently, in the animals' kingdom as well. Like anything in existence, it often has both ends. And that is where the brain often gets challenged, because it trains really well in accessing for threat by naturally hyper-focusing on what could go wrong. Inadvertently, it hyper-focuses on what could go right, as though that is all there is to a human experience. Welcome to Healing Conversation with Wairimo. I am Wairimo. Today's topic is on the importance of mindfulness for mental health. Let's get started. Do you struggle with feelings of unsafety and sadness every day? Has this feeling of unsafety and sadness within yourself led to distrusting the world could be safe or even happy ever again? Has this distrust and sadness you experience led to anger and frustration, leaving you feeling anxious and often depressed? Might you have heard that mindfulness can help, but it often seems to be told in ways that just don't make sense? Do you wish to hear from me in ways that may help? If you have answered yes to any of the above questions, then this message is for you. And if you've answered no, that is okay. Kindly share, for I am almost certain someone you know may. Life only gives us 24 hours a day. Depending on what you do with each moment determines how long or short your days and nights became, let alone the quality of each sunrise and sunset. I will use myself therapeutically today. For a long time, I walked news like the rest. And of course, because media is in the business of yours and mine's attention, I consumed the worst of tales of human experiences, from murder, rape of children and land, to fatal car accidents. What I did not understand then, unlike today, is that as much as I thought what I was doing was innocent, I was in actuality unknowingly and unintentionally programming it from AM. And as trainable as the brain is, like yours as well as mine, the type of pain will run in my mind the whole day. Come PM, I could not wait to pick from where I left at AM. As my mental health declined, with bouts of anger and frustration at the incivility of woman and mankind, I had no one to turn to other than my very self. And that is when I had to ask myself a critical question. Who really benefits from news? Whether social media or media houses as well. Is it me and you who cares about the state of humanity with regards to ongoing systemic, institutional, and personal acts of violence? Or is it social media and media houses who are essentially in business as a consequence? You see, no one ever climbs a roller coaster to go up and down in fun, then comes down and asks, why am I dizzy? And this is because everyone who gets on that roller coaster is damn aware that is part of the essence of its experience. What I'm trying to express today is that you cannot binge on news, whether on formal social media or media houses at AM, then wonder why you feel anxious and depressed throughout the day and into the PM. For the ways social media and media houses get to make money for themselves is by grabbing your attention and do it all it takes to keep it chained. And what else can better than other humans' pain? Your brain will do what it's meant. Take snapshots of images it saw at AM, play it back to you like a tape throughout the day, filling your heart with haste like cocaine. And at PM, it will wish to continue to know what happened, enticing you back to that very familiar pain you saw this AM. Sadly, this vicious cycle often replays every day for many, especially those in pain. I can't help but wonder, what are you fleeing from in terms of your heartache? To be pacified by the worst of others' pain on social media or media houses as well. Because you got to remember, the brain is intelligent in the ways in which it manages to keep us safe. And like anything in existence, it often has both ends. And this is where the brain is naturally challenged. Because it trains well in assessing for threat, it will naturally hyper-focus on what could go wrong, inadvertently hyper-focus on what could go right, as though that is all there is to a human existence. Simply put, if we choose to binge on news, especially of late, we are equally choosing to be in bad mood from AM throughout the day and into the PM. It is my hope that we will make better choices in what we allow our minds to experience. For part of protecting our mental health is assessing what our brain gets to access. Since trees make up a forest and not the other way around, when you heal one, you heal all. For tuning in, I appreciate you immensely. And since this is free, kindly spread. May we all be reminded that we are always someone's child. Amina, it shall be so. Thank you.